I know the reason why we chose to say goodbye, but I can't help my feelings. Right now, I can't deny you never left my mind, and now my heart is bleeding. Why did I have to break it up? Guess I was just a young girl living in a dream world. I thought that I'd be better off, but now I pay the price. I do. I don't know how to forget you. I can't forget you. You're always on my mind. I do the things that I should do, so I can't forget, but you're always on my mind. Thought you'd be gone by tomorrow, but you're still there tomorrow, and the next day, the next day. I wish I wouldn't remember how you make me feel better in the best ways, the best ways. When I lay down at night, I miss you by my side, telling me about your secrets. I dream and fantasize that I come by your house, telling you about my regrets. Why did I have to break it up? Guess I was way too shallow, my mind was way too narrow. I thought that I'd be better off, but now I pay the price. I do. I don't know how to forget you. I can't forget you. You're always on my mind. I do the things that I should do, so I can't forget, but you're always.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Mel, what is going on? Good to see you. Thank you for your donation. Shay, good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Mel wants to know. First reading out of the gate tonight. What's going on with my children's father? Is he okay? Well, let's find out by going to the Tarot Tower. The Tarot Tower is over here today. We're going to do, I think this one would be all right for that. This one is the Golden Wheel, by the way. If you wonder what all these decks are, I'll be happy to name them all off. I do need to make a sort of a grand tour of the Tarot Tower. I think that's in store. A little grand tour of the tower, name off all the decks, like what it is, where it goes, if I like it, what it's good for, type of things. I think it'd be prudent and fun to go through as well. But let's try out now and see what is going to happen here. All right, what's going on with the children's father? Is he okay? Are we in focus? It's a little out of focus. There we go. That is tact focus. Tact focus right there. Lovers, the Fool, Two Wheels, and the Tower. It does look like that they did get some difficulty sort of coming in. I think there are some things sort of happening with them. I don't think things are going exactly what they need to, the places they needed to go. The Tower does say they're going through some troubled times. So we do have some troubled times. I think it actually offers something different later. I think the troubled times do transform into something that's going to be maybe a little bit better and whatnot. But overall, we do have some problems with that. The Tower comes in and says that they are going through a lot of changes. The Tower is definitely not an easy change to make, right? It's one of those. Crystals and Paint, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The Tower is not an easy change to make. It's almost like a forceful change, or we're sort of trying to get some changes, but you're not getting the changes that we need in that. Two of Wheels does say, though, that there is some choices to be made, which is good, right? Well, you do have some changes happening. You do have some things falling down. A lot of the structure that we have, a lot of the action that we have is sort of falling down. It's not exactly going the way that we want it. The Two of Wheels says there are some options. Maybe there's some options that are going to be better going. Maybe there's some options that are going to be a little bit of a superior solution to what we're sort of looking at. The Lover says they do come into kind of either a new relationship. Sweepy, thank you for your donation. They do come to either a new relationship, or they do come into a sort of a match to where they're going a little bit better. So rebuilding the Tower, recreating it. Bree, thank you for your donation. And the Fool, right? when you have the Lovers, we're on an adventure. We're willing to take that either with somebody or with some new factor, some new opportunity, willing to sort of grasp that and go for it. It definitely is pretty exciting when the Fool comes in. It does say we do have some things to do. We do have some things to chase. We have places to go. What you don't want to see is the Tower with no place to go. So that's a good read. That's a good read. We do have some problems. Maybe we do some challenges within there. But overall, we have the new opportunities to get going with all of that. Diane, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Good to see you. Crystal comes in with reading number 2. You get a little social life action in the next couple of weeks. What do we want to use for that? If I'm doing a social life, I would go with this one. I would go with a little light Seers action. Philippe, what is going on? It is good to see you. A little light Seers action. It's all you really need in life. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, a little light Seers, all you really need is a light Seers, and then everything works out. Everything works out in the social life. Everything works out for everybody, right? Lady Vegas, speaking of working out, what is going on? It's good to see you. Hey, y'all, indeed. Hey, back from Texas, a great state of Texas, the very warm state of Texas as it goes now. There's no doubt about that. It is like 90-something degree all the time over here. All right, let's get the background changed a little bit. There we go. Queen of Swords is kind of an interesting card here. Knight of Cups is good, though. You are looking at more of a social life opportunity, right? As COVID is winding down, as we're sort of getting into the next stage and whatnot, it feels like that we have more opportunities. We have some good stuff around the corner. But that's what we're talking about, the Knight of Cups. It feels like the social life is improving, even if it's a little bit at a time. We are making some progress. We are making some motions to get the social life back where it needs to be. Is it going to be a quick factor? Absolutely not, right? Igor and Soul, what is going on? Good to see both y'all tonight. And Vidhi, welcome. Morgana, I already said hello to you. The Page of Cups. It does say that we are sort of starting a new social experience. I think you have the two important people that are going to be sort of coming in, right? Two important people that are interesting, that are dynamic, people that you want to interact with, that you want to talk to. I think there are two important people sort of on the horizon with this. And you see this with a Queen of Swords. It is about getting out. It is about sort of meeting the new people, because I think the new people are going to be sort of your mainstay here, right? You need more variety. You need more people to talk to. I think you don't need like the same one or two people every time. You need a little bit of variety, mix it up, you know, and get it to where you're going to be happy and content with what you have that is being offered. Knight of Cups does say a little possible romance, or at least somebody who is interesting enough to talk to. That's kind of what you want, right? Because the Two of Wands does say you do have to search. I mean, at some point, it feels like we're searching for too long. We're searching diligently. We're not making a lot of progress sometimes with the searches and whatnot. But yeah, the two more important people, the meeting that you do have, I think is going to be important. I think it's going to be exciting. I think that is where you are going to be with that. And again, the Page of Cups, it's a slow, it's a progressive type of thing to where you just have to be patient. You have to go with it and just walk the walk kind of thing. Paula, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's see what else we got going on. We got Bree with some good news. Bree, it's always good to get good news indeed. Before Bree, we got Sweet Pea. Sometimes this thing messes up the order. All right, Igor, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. All right, Sweet Pea, what I need to do spiritually to see him again. Let's find out a little spiritual read here. I mean, if I'm going with a spiritual read, I am going to use the Waterfall Tarot. The Waterfall Tarot is all about the spiritual reads, you know. It's about where we need to be. Philippe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. All right. And check it out. I see a little Waterfall Tarot action there. You like the little animation? I'm just saying the animation's tight. The animation's tight tonight. Looking pretty decent. All right. Efren, welcome. How are you doing? It is good to see you. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. Sweet Pea. What do I need to do spiritually to see them again? King of Cups is pretty good. It is about the emotional connection that we have within here, right? It is about pulling back the emotion. A lot of times that we do things, right? Andrew, welcome to the stream. Good to see you as always. A lot of times the King of Cups says the emotional impact, the emotional feeling, the emotional connection is what is really, really important, right? It is really important. And that's what you kind of have to have. Because I think if we just do spiritual exercises and it isn't emotional, it doesn't have that passion that we need, I think that's going to be kind of a waste of time, quite frankly. King of Cups says definitely focus on the emotional aspects of this. Maddie, welcome to the stream. And do the things that you need to do. Now, the Ace of Pentacles says there are some exercises that do help, right? The visualization. And again, pulling up the feelings, pulling up the emotions, along with the visualization, not just a blank visualization. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But it feels like doing the spiritual exercises with emotional embedded within it, where you just get the tingles, you having the feelings. It feels like you're there. It feels real. You know what I mean? The real emotions with real impact. I think if you concentrate on that, that's going to be good. Wheel of Fortune does say that spiritually, the exercises to manifest, standard manifestation stuff. Wheel of Fortune says we got to do it every day. Not something that we can do like 2 hours of it one day and then we skip it for a month. You have to do it every single day and focus on that and get at that and make that an important part of your day. And I think that is going to literally manifest what you need. And the moon talks about manifestation. It does talk about within maybe 30 days or within sort of that time frame, right? With a new moon or sort of a crescent moon type of feel. As the moon cycles go, we come closer and closer to it. So the day after day exercises combined with sort of the wait time, the delay time, I think you're going to have a good possibility. We're going to go with the thumbs up. You're going to have a good possibility to sort of get to see them once more. Pretty exciting. I do love manifestation stuff. Efren, what is going on? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you as well. Bree, Mel Green, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, Bree, good news. We need good news for Bree. I mean, if I'm going to make some good news, we're going to have some good news. I think the Mons Tarot is going to bring it. I think the Mons Tarot is the good news deliverance. You know, not deliverance like the movie, but this Mons Tarot is the good news deliverance. And that's what you need. That is what you need, is some action, a little bit of action as the Mons Tarot goes. All right, let's see what we got going on. Need a little bit. An overload of good news never hurt anybody. I'm just saying, never hurt anybody. Diane, welcome to the stream. We got two Dianes, one with two ends, one with one end. Welcome both of y'all. You know, I'm just saying, what is going on? All right. Good news coming for this. Justice, Devil, and Emperor. Well, first piece of good news, you got all majors. I mean, you got all majors. That's what you kind of need when you're going in through here. You're trying to get it rocking. Having all majors is always just a great thing. The Emperor is sort of interesting as far as that is concerned. It almost feels like some of the things that are out of your control are going to get a little bit into your control, right? You're going to pull it back in, grabbing it, pulling it back into your control. And that's what you feel like, because just as some of those things may have been leaking out, you may be in situations where you're just not enjoying the situation. You just don't have that level of control. You don't have the level of manifestation or the level of control that you need to go through, right? Renata, welcome to the stream. And the Devil says there are other people sort of influencing you as well. The good news is some of this eases up. You're back into your own, you're back into that control, and you have the abilities to sort of do some of the things that you've been trying to do, maybe delayed, maybe there's some people in your way. You can move them across, move them away, and I think you have some opportunities with that. Again, the balancing factor, the balance is coming back. That is going to be great for you, especially when we move aside the Devil, we get that out of the way, and we get the Emperor, the level of command, the level of control that we need to do. So, Bree, you have a lot of more influence coming. You have a lot more control coming. So that is what the good news is coming for you today. Anahia, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Diane says tarot guy. Yeah, I am the tarot guy. I gotta say. I mean, we're throwing down the tarot. I mean, it is just a literal throwdown. All right. With the lockdown go away this weekend here in Sydney, I have a trip coming up on the 16th. Ooh, that does kind of suck. When you're locked down, you can't go where you need to go. You know, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here and go somewhere. We can't do it. I think the Gregory Scott Tarot is going to lead us to the place that we need to be. All right. place that we need to be. Now, I have no idea where the freaking box for this is. I literally don't know. I may have put it up, or it may be on the floor somewhere. This place is quite a mess, I gotta say. I'm gonna admit now, this place is a mess. You know what I mean? Kamel is Mel Green, a synonym. There you go. Well, cool. Kamel, welcome back. Good to see you. Everlasting Passion. Good to see you as well. I'm just saying, if we need some passion, it might as well be everlasting. You know? It might as well be everlasting. That's what you need. That's what you need in life, is more passion. All right. Will the lockdown go away? 9 of Pentacles looks good. Emperor, 10 of Pentacles, and 8 of Pentacles. That's a thumbs up. I think that is a thumbs up. Now, obviously, entertainment purposes only. Don't make any trip plans, you know, based upon a fat man reading your tarot on the internet. You need to kind of watch out for that. But we have all Pentacles, number one, good thing. Emperor, the command that you need to get out of there, the escape feeling is going to be there. The 10 of Pentacles is the happy home. It has the stability that you need and all this other stuff. We're working on getting it done. We're working on making the trip plans. We're pretty excited. So that is looking good. 8 of Pentacles, we're working on getting through. We're making the trip plans, and we're ready to get the hell out of here. 9 of Pentacles, you got 8, 9, and 10, a combo, right? 8 starts out with the working. 9 gives us the manifestation. It gives us the reward that we're looking for, the excitement that we're looking for. And the 10 is the happy home. It's the ability to do the things that we need. Danny, thank you for your donation too. I appreciate that. So overall, this is looking good. I think the biggest factor here is the Emperor, okay? If the Emperor wasn't here, I'd be really doubtful for it. But the Emperor brings in that excitement. It brings in that power. It says, I have the ability to get out of here. The lockdown's here. I have the command that I need. I have the plans made. We did work on it with the 8. We got the manifestation with the 9 and the 10, and we are ready to go and ready to rock. So I think it's going to be done. I think it is going to be done. But, you know, obviously, entertainment purposes only. Don't make big trip plans based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Power of the P. What is going on? Good to see you. Philippe wants a general for the next 7 days. We are going to get some general action, Philippe. I'm just saying, we are going to throw down. The biggest part of Philippe is trying to find the right deck for Philippe. I'm going to go with the Dark Mansion. Philippe, you know you wanted the Dark Mansion. I can hear you all the way over there. You're telling me in the screen. You know what I mean? You're telling me in the screen. Leo, son, welcome again. Good to see you again. Appreciate it. The state government, the control over the situation. That is true. The Emperor could be freeing things up. Speaking of freeing it up, IT guy is in the house. IT guy, looking good? What's going on? How's your Monday going? We had the day off, so that's a good thing. Power of the P. Just leave it. It's good. Power of the P. Guidance, pretty please. We get some guidance here in a moment. We got it. Venus, what's going on too? All right, general for the next 7 days. 8 of Swords. Some of the things that are holding you back no more. 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. You have a couple of 8s. It is a creativity feel in the next 7 days. It feels like some of your creativity is going to be able to be unleashed, right? 8 of Swords is the restriction. We have had some of this restriction where we can't get things done the way that we want to do. Things aren't lining up. Things aren't just in the direction that we need, and we're not able to sort of manipulate some of the things that we need to go forth. I think the 8 of Pentacles says that some of the work that needs to be done is able to be done in the next 7 days. In fact, I think it's like a concentrated opening, a concentrated effort. Everlasting Passion, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I think that excitement, that exuberance, that creativity that is there, that is waiting for you, is going to just explode, especially with the triple 8. I'm telling you now. The other 8 is obviously the 8 of Wands. Sir Trillis, thank you for your donation. That 8 of Wands is exciting. It talks about the movement that you need, Philippe. You need to get moving. You need to start moving. You need the freedom to do that. You have that now. Next 7 days, you're going to be able to start some of the big things. Start some of the big things as it goes. So pretty good looking 7 days. KD, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. All right. You got the, Paula's got the cold weather. I wish I had some cold weather. We're in Texas and it is mighty warm. It is mighty warm. Speaking of warm, we got a warm greeting with the Shy Cancer and Maddie. Let's find out what's going on. Six of Swords Tarot. Speaking of what's going on, what is up with you? It is good to see you as always. All right, let's reach over here on the tower. You know Maddie wants a little Thoth action. Maddie gets the Thoth action. I'm just saying now. If you don't know what the Thoth deck is, you need to watch the show more, okay? I'm just putting it out there. You know, I'm not guilting you for not having a Thoth deck. I'm just saying. If you've never seen the Thoth deck before, you got to watch more Tarot Oracle show because there is a whole lot of Thoth going down in this room right now. It's just an abundance at this point. You know what I mean? Okay. The Shy Cancer. Man, a little bit on the holding back side. It is. You may need to make some moves that they're not making. The playfulness really brings them out, though, especially with Truce, especially as that sort of goes. Okay. I think there is some movement involved. There's some needs to make some movement there. Is the shyness holding you back? Is the shyness holding you back? That's the big question of the reading. It is the biggest question of the reading. Is that holding them back? Is that holding where you want to go back? Okay, because it does seem like that. We need movement. We need some action. We need to sort of get the expansion, get the opportunities, get the next big thing going. And it doesn't feel like that's going to happen if everyone is sort of shy, if everyone is held back. There's playfulness involved here, right? It is about approaching the situation in a playful manner. This is a playful card. The Princess of Wands is playful, moving around, has the tiger by the tail, as it says. Reversed, it's talking about drama, but it is, you know, upside down near good cards. If it's in near bad cards, it could be drama, but it's not. It's near some pretty good cards. The next card is going to be Truce. It feels like we need to sort of get a negotiation. It feels like we need to modify some things that are happening with the Cancer and yourself in order for things to move along as they need to move along, right? Because Temperance, right? Things need to balance. We need to get the situation balanced. We need to have the Cancer on our side. We need to get everything sort of in a balanced direction because sometimes it is imbalanced. There is one person working more than the other. There is one person that's more dynamic than the other. I think a little playfulness will draw them out a little bit, make them more involved, make them more interactive. And then you have the balance that is going to be necessary for that to happen. It also seems like you want to avoid extremes. You want to avoid extremes with this connection as well. Extremes doesn't do anybody good with this particular connection. So if we can pull back, if we can rope the whole thing back, that's going to be the biggest boon for us, right? Addie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's about truce, about negotiation. It's about figuring out where to meet in the middle. Right? Yeah, meet in the middle. All right, and there is the read. Maddie, hope that made sense. Anyway, thank you for your donation as always and hanging out with the stream. I appreciate y'all always. Efren, speaking of appreciate you, you know, what does the Aries think after yesterday's date? Oh my. Oh, look what kind of date is there. Efren, what kind of date did you have? Was it a hot date, Efren? Efren, I'm just saying. I mean, that's kind of personal, but I'm got to ask. Because I'm Tarot Oracle and I got to ask. Was it a hot date, Efren? I mean, we just got to know. We got to know. If it was a hot date, I'm just saying, we're going to use the Bumbleberries Hollows. The Bumbleberry Hollows is going to tell us if it was a hot date or not. I'm just saying, what does the Aries think about me after yesterday's date? Are they going to hate me? Are they going to be my best friend? They could be your best friend. They are Ram, or they could be bored of you already. I mean, Efren, I'm not saying they're bored of you already. I'm saying sometimes we get bored. A little bit of the Aries action, we get bored. Ooh, the Star is a good one. Now the Stars and the Wheel of Fortune. We have two consistent cards. Love Apple. Speaking of consistent, what is going on? Good to see you as always. We got two consistent cards over here. Efren's looking pretty good. I'm telling you now, looking decent.
Hooray!
What we got is the Star. There is a connection here. There is something substantial, something real, something that feels like it is there and it is going to be a foundation that we can rock from, that we can move from, that we can get excited about. The Star is just a fantastic card in any love reading. They feel connected. They feel like they want to go on more dates. Wheel of Fortune is a day-to-day card too. What goes around comes around. They want more. They want a little bit more. And that's what you got here. They just want some more. Nine of Swords, though, says there's a little inconsistency between you two, right? There is something. There's a red flag here or there between you two. And you got to sort of watch that. Like, how important is that red flag? How important is it to work that out or figure those things out? Because it looks pretty consistent from here. Definitely pretty excited. They're definitely pretty involved with it. More dates is in the future if you're willing to do that. Nine of Swords, though, says we need to work out the red flag. Figure out what they are, figure out how to deal with them, and figure out how to make them not a situation that we need to deal with, or make them not something that is going to get in the way of more dates. I think that's the big thing. That is the big thing right now. All right. Thank you for your donation, as always. We got Mel. Otherwise known as Kamel. Kamel wants to know, how does my summer career look and love-wise? Get a double read, though. Lakey, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Somebody's keeping tabs on Lakey. Somebody keeping tabs on you. Is somebody watching you? What's that? I feel like somebody's watching me. All right, let's find out. Let's find out about Mel. How does the summer look? Career and love. Let's see what comes out of the works. Speaking of not working, Love Apples is not working. That's what I'm talking about. Sheila, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, let's do a little career and love. Ace of Pentacles does point to a little bit of a work opportunity. Got the Tower and the King of Swords. As far as love goes, that looks a little bit more challenged. A little bit more challenged as it goes. We do feel that challenge sort of creeping in, coming up in certain respects, right? We got a little bit of the Tower in the love side, the Tower and the King of Swords. It feels like, as far as love is concerned, that there's not a lot exactly happening the way that we want it to be. I'm not saying everything is bad. We should just throw everything out. But it does feel like that the love needs a little tweaking, a little more on the tweak side with that. Tower says there are some things crumbling, sort of falling down in the love summer experience. The King of Swords is able to pick it up and sort of go with it, right? The Tower is an important card because you always want to know what's near it. Can you pick up the broken pieces? Is this going to be a collapse that is hard to deal with? King of Swords says no. King of Swords is very powerful, a command, and it goes forth and it gets it done. So the Tower rebuilding, I don't think, as far as the love is concerned, is going to be a big deal. As far as the job goes, the career goes, I think you're looking at a new opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity through networking. You read the book? I know you read the book. The Three of Cups is a networking card. You're talking about work. You're talking about communication. You're talking about making friends, having networking available to you, and having people that know where to go, know where to be. That new opportunity is opened up by networking. So that's going to be a huge deal. A massive deal indeed. All right, Danny. What is causing SS to be distant from me lately? What the hell is going on with SS? Let's find out what is happening with SS. If I'm an SS, I'm leaning towards the Witchling Academy. We're leaning towards the Witchling Academy deck for this one. I think SS is going to be able to sort of be parsed and thrown down and looked at and examined and all this other good stuff as it goes through here, right? You're looking at the World. Now, the World's a pretty good card. The World is not shy about being a decent card. The World's a nice card. King of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Are you sure it's them? Are you sure they're being distant? I'm just saying, Danny, I don't know how many streams you watch, but this doesn't look like somebody that's distant. This looks like somebody that's pretty comfortable. This looks somebody, you have the retired banker over here, the confidence, the ability to get things done, the ability sort of have where they need to be is over here. The World is the best possible ending that you can have right now. The World is the best possible ending you can have. And the Ten of Pentacles is a happy home, a good situation, a happy familial situation. It feels like everything is happy. There's nothing but good cards here, Danny, which makes me think, and I have to ask the question, are you sure they're being distant from you? Is that just your perception? Are you sure they're being distant from you? Because it seems like everything is rocking. Everything is going quite well. In fact, the Ten of Pentacles is such a fantastic card. The World, again, fantastic. King, again, fantastic. It seems they have the power that they need. They have the situational control that they need, and they have a lot of good things rolling in. It doesn't look like they're distant at all. I mean, Danny, this is the rate. That's the rate. It doesn't look like that they are distant at all. It seems there's a lot of good possibilities for what they're doing. It seems that they seem to be okay. At least that's what, as far as the tarot says. Anyway, Power of the P, we got a double shot read. A double shot read. Power of the P, what deck are we going to get for you? We need a good deck. I'm thinking this one here. Ooh, yeah, this one's a good one. We're going to get the good one for you, my friend. We're going to get the good one. And the good one is this one. Where's the box? We're missing a lot of boxes. I don't know where the boxes are going, but we are missing some boxes. This is basically the Manga Tarot. Yeah, there you go. The Manga Tarot, traditional Manga Tarot, not the regular Manga Tarot, the traditional Manga Tarot. This is a pretty popular one on the site too. When I did the flip through of this, a lot of people were like, "Hey, I love this deck. What decks are similar to that?" And the problem is there's not one that's really similar to it. I mean, we have some that are sort of a little bit on the main line, maybe, but as far as just like this rock solid art and stuff like that, I don't really know. Anyway, Power of the P, double shot, first one. Is my father doing okay currently? Well, we needed, happy Monday to you, Mina. We need that previous card. So what we needed. Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay. They had some hard decisions to make. That's what you have. Speaking of decisions, I'm going to make a decision. Drink some water. They had some hard decisions to make. And that's going to be the main factor here. That's going to be the big read. That's going to be the big sort of factor here. The Two of Pentacles, we have decisions to make. Normally, that's not going to be a bad thing. But the Nine of Cups says the decisions that we made ended up bringing in a little bit of an unexpected change, right? A little bit of an unexpected change. Is that going to be okay? I think it's going to be all right. The big factor is the Nine of Cups. Things were working out pretty well before the change. You do have one of those things, right? Before the change was working out pretty well. We had a nice flow. We had nice opportunities. We had things that were going in the direction we needed to go. And then we're sort of moving in a direction that we may not have seen coming, an unexpected direction. And you have that feeling with death. Two of Pentacles into that. It does say a little bit of that factor there. So overall, I think they're doing okay, but they did have to make some hard decisions. Power of the P, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. All right, guidance. So we just need some general guidance. We can do some general guidance for you. We can get some general guidance, throw it down, get it done, get a little bit of the guidance factor as it goes in there. 10 of Wands. All right, Power of the P. I mean, you're in that position. You're in that position to where you do need to lose some things. You do need to drop some things. General guidance. Okay. What are you holding on to that you don't need to? That's the big question here. The 10 of Wands says you are holding on to something you just don't need. And that's hard to do. That's hard to do, is to get rid of those things, because everything that we're holding on to, everything that's important, everything that we're looking forward to, everything that's in there, right? Danny and Yogi, thank you for your donations. It does feel like we need to get rid of something. We need to shake some fleas off the dog, you know? And the Two of Swords says the problem is you don't really know what it is. Because Power of the P, there's a lot of things happening within what you're doing. There's a lot of things moving, a lot of things happening. You do need to focus on what is necessary, what is not. Because around the corner is the sun. I think if you can shake off the fleas, you have the sun on your side. You have that. And the sun is a great card because it illuminates other cards, which is what you're doing, okay? What you're doing. You're illuminating what needs to be illuminated. The King of Swords says you're able to take the action, able to take that initiative to get it done. And shake the fleas off. Shake the fleas. What can you get rid of that you don't need? How are you carrying some of these things? How are you carrying some of these things that you don't need to be carrying? Basically, right? Anyway, let's see. Everlasting passion. Ooh, that does sound good. It does sound good. Speaking of sound good, Bartman is here. What's going on, man Bart? What's going on, man of Bart? We're using the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Heaven and Earth Tarot is going to be our friend tonight because that's a good deck. It's a good deck, especially if you're going to have some everlasting passion. I'm just saying, how does H truly feel about me? Because sometimes we don't know. We need this information. We need to discover what's happening over there, how they're doing, how they're going to do, and what direction are they going to pull us in. That's a big factor, right? Knight of Cups. Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the romance card.
I love you.
So if you're looking at how they like you, what they think, how we're going with this, Knight of Cups, bringing in the good emotions, bringing in all of these great things is going to be fantastic with it. We do have a little bit of oppression. We do have a scanning sort of doing that. They could be looking at other people. I'm just saying. Okay. There is a variety of ways you can read the Three of Cups. Okay, bottom line, variety of ways you can read a Three of Cups. The biggest one is abundance. The biggest one is a celebration. But when you have a scanning card, a looking card, and a little bit of a weighted card next to it, you're kind of looking at maybe they have other options or maybe they have other people in mind as well. You may not be the only one. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. But I'm just saying, you may not, maybe this is something that it is a little bit oppressive, or maybe this is something that we need to rethink, or we have other options available. Maybe this is something that, may have other good things around the corner, but maybe there's somebody else has good things around the corner too. But a scanning card such as Dominion next to this really points me to that they have other options other than you as well, right? I'm not saying they don't like you. You're asking how they truly feel. I think they have a lot of passion. They have a lot of good emotions towards you, but there are other options. There are other people floating around that could be available as well. So you may not be the only option to this particular person. That's what I'm just saying. Sir Trellis, what is going on? Why does it feel like C is wasting my time? Well, that's a problem in all relationships. You don't want people wasting your freaking time. And that's for sure. Sir Trellis knows. Sir Trellis knows that sometimes people are going to waste your time. Oh, man. Sir Trellis, I think that we should use this one for this. This is the beautiful and amazing Modern Love Tarot, right? Power of the P, thank you for your your fourth donation. I appreciate you. All right, what's coming in the near future? Let's do this. Modern Love Tarot. By the way, if you have not seen it, we did interview Ethany over here. Sunshiny day. It is good to see you as always. Good to see you. All right, we did interview Ethany. So if you want an exciting interview, something fun, she talked about all our projects and all that good stuff, you want to check that out. We talked mainly about this deck here, but it's pretty good stuff. All right. Why do they feel like we're wasting your time? Two of Wands, Magician. It feels like the emotional aspect isn't where you need it to be. The emotional aspect is not where you... Jesus, thank you for your sub. The emotional aspect is not where you need it to be. Do we have a connection? Do we have a connection? That's a yes. That's going to be a thumbs up. I'm just saying. We do have a connection. There are some positive things here. The Magician also feels like that the connection's pretty good. It feels like we mend well together. Does it make sense? So Power of the P, thank you for your other donation. We mend well together like a jigsaw puzzle. The puzzle pieces go together. It works out. This is something that has a lot of positive aspects to it. But where's the emotion? Where is the beef, as the old Wendy's commercial? Where's the beef with that? It feels like this is a relationship that could go somewhere substantial. The Ten of Cups does say that they are a possible, substantial later feeling or good relationship in the mix. Man, where's the emotions? Where is the emotion? I think you're not getting all of what you need. It's a bottom way. That's a bottom line. You're not getting everything that you need to get from this particular person. I think you're feeling it. Tiger's Abyss, welcome. Zach MM, welcome as well. Thank you for your donation. You're just not getting what you need. overall, how long are you going to stay there if you're not getting what you need? I think that's the bottom line question, right? How long are you willing to put up with that when you're not getting what you need out of it? Addie, should I do business with a hotel or pass? Addie, thank you for your donation. Let me see what you're doing over here. Addie, see how that is going to be. See how that is going to be. Think about picking this one up. Is it still for sale? What is it? Venom Cube. All right. Let's see what we got going on. You know, I said we never used the Shadowland Tarot, and now we're using it. Now we are using it, and that's going to be a good thing, right? That's going to be a good thing indeed. All right. Oh, man. Let's see. Addie, should we do business with these people, or should we just completely ditch it? Six of Swords is good for business. Emperor and the Hanged Man is good for business as well. I'm thinking a thumbs up for doing business. I'm thinking a thumbs up for doing business as well. Six of Swords is a traveling card, and you do have multiple people in it. It is moving from one place to the next, a place that could be challenging to a place that is bright, sunny, and goes well with everything. Emperor says you have a lot of command over this. In other words, this is something you can control. It's not like some random rolling the dice. I think this is a best method, this is a best effort for you. Hanged Man, though, right? Leading to enlightenment. Sunshiny Day, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Leading into enlightenment, leading into this thing. You need to look at this, Addie. You need to look at this from all the angles. This is what it's saying, all right? You need to look at this from all the angles possible, from their perspective, from ask people outside of the situation. What is their perspective? You want to look at it from every angle possible. That's what the Hanged Man said. Enlightenment through looking at it from a different perspective. I think if you do that, it's going to be a lot more clear what's happening. And that is your biggest factor. That is your biggest factor as you come in, as you rock it. I think that is where it's going to go. Sunshiny Day, does TO sound somber? No, I'm just lowering my voice a little bit because Christina is right over here playing World of Warcraft on a computer. So I don't want to like scream at the top of my lungs like I usually do. And she'd be like, Jesus, because she's got the headphones on. And she can still hear me with the headphones. So I'm trying to bring it down a little bit as far as the volume is concerned. Fatima, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. She's doing a little mage action. She's got the mage going on. She's tossing the frost bolts into the faces. I'm just saying now. She's just making it happen. Is Eli keeping tabs on me? Is Eli keeping tabs? Ooh, are they watching me? I need that song on here. Somebody's watching me. I do need that. I don't want to sing it because I can't sing, but maybe I'll have somebody, maybe I'll get on Fiverr and pay somebody to sing it, right? Maybe pay somebody to sing it, their version of it. Because, tell the lovely Christina hi for me. Diane says hello. See, she says hello. Well, hopefully you can hear her through the mic. Anyway, is Eli keeping tabs on me? The Eight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Six of Coins. I'm going to say thumbs up. I'm going to say, because normally I yell. Christina will back this up. Normally I yell. I get all freaking excited because of being on the stream. I love being here. I love all my friends. I get so damn excited. I like my volume is way, way up. Anyway, I think they're keeping tabs on you. I think they're watching you indeed. We have the Eight of Wands, that action. They need to take some action. It feels like they have to take some action to figure out what you're doing. What are you doing over there, Lakey? What are you doing? You could be doing anything over there. They want to know. They want to know what you're doing. I mean, they're over there. They're looking. They're scanning it. You know what I mean? They're looking around. They're looking around. They're trying to find what you're doing. They're checking it out. I'm just saying. Emperor, they're a micromanaging control freak. Right? A little bit on the narcissist side. You already knew this. I didn't have to tell you that. Oh, come on, you knew this. The Emperor says they need to be in control, and being in control is watching what the hell you're doing, apparently. And the Six of Coins, they feel like that you're going to be giving something out. You're going to be handing them some information that's going to be powerful later. They can use against you. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Melanie, thank you for your request for the for the personal reading. I'll get back to you after the stream. I appreciate you. But yeah, they think that you're going to be giving out some information that they can use. And, I'm just saying they're no bueno. This person is no bueno. I would try to shake them off pretty well. Anyway, how does SS feel about me? Danny, did we just do that one? Did we do that one already? I thought we did that one. Danny, how does SS feel about me? What causing SS to be distant? Oh, okay. We got the double Danny reading. We got what causes SS to be distant, and I didn't think they were distant. How does SS feel about me? That's a good follow-up question to that. If they are distant, we're assuming that they're going to like you. We're assuming that they're going to have some things to say about you, some good feels with that. If we're going to have some good feels, we're going to use the Tarot of the Divine. I'm just saying. Tarot of the Divine has the good feelings all around. It dumps it in spades. So, Danny, let's find out how SS feels about you. They're in love with you. Soul, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's check it out. How does SS feel about me? Interesting indeed. Page of Swords. They do like the communication. They have some things. 5 of Cups. They're not interested in every aspect of you. I think that they like you overall, just not everything. They like certain parts. They're kind of picky about where they want to go, how they want to do it. They're kind of peculiar about how they act sometimes. I think this person is very inconsistent with their actions and with their feelings. This is what I'm saying now. Danny, they're inconsistent across the board. 5 of Cups are in a bad mood one day. Page of Swords are ready to communicate. They're excited the next day. Justice says they do need to balance out some of this, but that's the way it goes. How do they feel about you? I think that they like you. But again, I think that they are inconsistent in how they approach. They're inconsistent with their emotions. We have a lot of different things happening with this particular person. Speaking of this particular person, we got Yogi in the house. Yogi, I got your pictures of the dog, but the dog is the type that's almost impossible for me to draw. So I was getting excited. I was going to draw the dog, but the dog is a particular type that I can't draw. I mean, I know my limitations, and that dog, that type of dog is my limitation, unfortunately. I don't know. If you want to see what my non-limitation is, go look at Christina's dogs, which are perfect for painting and stuff like that in my method. There's been a theft in the company. Is there anything more that I should know about the situation? Yogi wants the 7 of Swords. Mel, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Yogi wants the 7 of Swords. I'm in Yogi's head right now, okay? Yogi's thinking if I get the 7 of Swords, we're going to have a party right now because the 7 of Swords is stealing. It is stealing. So Yogi, watch this. I mean, I'm going to do it legit, Yogi. We're going to do it legit. We're going to be legit for the first time on the stream. We're going to shuffle. We're going to get a nice riffle shuffle over here, and we are going to see if you get the 7 of Swords. Now watch, everything is random. Is there anything else we need to know about the situation? Yogi, we got the we got the 7 of Swords. There is something, Yogi. I just made hype about it. I'm just saying, we just had a lot of hype about it. We had a big buildup, and we pulled the 7 of Swords, and you saw it, Yogi. It was legit.
Hooray!
It was legitimate. Yogi, it was legitimate, okay? We ended up with the 7 of Swords anyway. What is the 7 of Swords, you ask? It's theft. Bottom line, it's theft. There is something else you need to know, okay? You have the theft, and you have them walking out with a lot of stuff. I'm telling you now, this is something that happened that's important for you to know, that they got more stuff than you thought. Okay. The theft is something that's been going on. It has been consistent. They're getting things that other people don't want. They're getting things that aren't inventoried, or they have some things. This has been going on a while. I think they got a little bit greedy. They got a little greedy this time. They ended up stealing something that was noticed, but I think the theft has been going on for a while. And there's more things that are missing. There's more things that they've been stealing, but they just got greedy on this one, and they got busted. They got busted. There is theft happening over there, and they have taken a lot. They've taken a lot. All right. Anyway, that's it. I'm just saying. Power of the P has another double shot. Inside what's coming in the near future and Johnny's true feelings for me. Let's find out what's going to happen with all of that. What is going to happen with all of that? I mean, we could use, okay. All right. If you're watching this stream, you know that I love this deck. It is the Celtic or Celtic Tarot, okay? Linda, you know I love you too. Welcome to the stream. Just saying. I'm just saying, Linda, I've been waiting for you. We have been waiting for you. We're all over here like, where is Linda? All right. Okay, near future, got another Power of the P double shot. Let's do it. Let's do it, my friends. Well, not that. Let's do the cards. All right. Inside what's coming up for near future. Hermit. It is time for self-reflection. It is time for self-study. I think your best option for the near future, quite frankly, is to study in spiritual guidance, study in spiritual pathways. It's going to be important right now because the Lover says this is your time for that. This is your time to make dramatic progress on your spiritual journey. It's time to really, really do some things, have some things happen with that. And the Ten of Cups, it will bring you so much reward. It will bring you so much reward. This is your time. This is your time. Self-reflection, self-perfection as well. Read the books, watch the videos, get your spiritual awakening started, because the Lover says now is the time. Your guide is waiting. And the Ten of Cups said there's a lot of good things on the other side of that for you. And the other double shot of the Power of the P is Johnny's true feelings for me. What is Johnny doing? Like, what the hell is Johnny doing over there? Lanny, welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm not yelling at the top of my lungs like I normally do, Christina is over here playing World of Warcraft. You're nerdy. Like they didn't know you were nerdy in the first place. I mean, come on. All right, we're all nerdy in this house. I'm just saying right now, if you enter this place, you have to be nerdy. I'm just saying it's a requirement, okay? If you're non-nerdy, you're probably going to leave in the first 5 minutes that you're here, because I have a big stack. How many board games do I have? I have too many. I have at least 100 board games. I have 200 tarot decks in one place. I'm just saying, this is nerdy central, okay? Anyway, back to the reads. What are Johnny's true feelings for me? Is World of Warcraft even nerdy at this point? I don't think it is. I think World of Warcraft is so freaking common that I don't think it's nerdy anymore. I don't know. It's still around.
I don't hear of people playing much anymore.
Right?
Anybody that really plays.
Yeah, okay. Well, I watch the World of Warcraft streams. That probably makes me more nerdy than you by a factor of 10, okay? Anyway, okay, let's find out. Johnny's true feelings, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Need to get the hell away from Johnny. Okay, we're done with the read. Need to get the hell away from, speaking of nerdy, Johnny may be a little bit too nerdy for you. Need to get the hell away from Johnny. 5 of Cups, the Lord of Disappointment. 5 of Wands, the conflict, breathing fire and screwing up this beautiful grass. I'm just saying, why are you doing that? That's mean. 9 of Pentacles, Johnny is good on the outside, but it looks challenging on the inside. Power of the P, get the hell away from Johnny, okay? The entertainment purposes only. By the way, never get the hell away from Johnny based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet, especially when he's not yelling at the top of his lungs because everybody's playing video games in the house. All right. Okay. Johnny's true feelings for me. We're done. Next on the list is MM, where my ex and I reconcile. I'm missing the loving. I'm missing the snuggles. I'm missing the lovings. I'm missing the late night World of Warcraft games. We need this reunion. MM, we need the reunion between the ex and yourself. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's mandatory. I'm just saying it's something we got to have. We got to have it. Okay. Let's find out if it's going to happen. MM, this is important for you. Pay attention. I don't know if you're still here or not. If you're still here, let's do it. Well, not that. Let's just do the cards. All right. The ex and I reconcile. Is that going to be a thing? No, maybe and maybe. Okay. You know, MM, You asked this before. I think that you asked something similar to this at minimum before, okay? And I actually think we had the similar answer before. It looks challenging at first. Okay, if you come in and try to reconcile what you had, you're going to end up with a tower. Everything falls down. Everything crumbles down. There's a damn good reason that you and the X are an X, okay? There's a good reason that you're not in the same place right now playing World of Warcraft. I'm telling you now. And that reason is the death of what is going to be a reconciliation if you give it a shot. Okay? We need things to crumble down. We need it to fall down. We need to do anew. We need to do something fresh. We need to have a better perspective, a fresh perspective coming in. Reconciliation is possible, but not the way that we had it before. I'm just saying, not the way that we had it before. Modifications are needed. Strength is needed. Taming the beast, getting the Leo feel in there and getting things back to normal is going to be pretty powerful. Just saying, going to be pretty powerful. Can you reconcile? Not like that. Can you reconcile from a fresh perspective? Can you start something anew? Can you move in for a different goal and have it work out? I think so. That is a yes, but a weird yes. Overall, that's a weird yes, but I'm a weird guy. I play World of Warcraft, I play board games. I'm just saying. The other Christina, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. Sunshiny Day. Planner and I, Senior Villain with Planner Tech. Which one will I get? That's a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
We need to do a throwdown right now. It is a throwdown in the mix, and I have no idea where my thought deck is. We're going to use something different from the throwdown. We're going to use Christina's favorite deck. Well, I don't know her favorite deck. One of Christina's decks that she likes, the Housewives Tarot. Do a throwdown with that. It's going to work. It is going to work. Planner 1 or Senior Development Planner Tech. Okay. Choice A, Planner 1 is here. Choice B, Senior Planner Tech, is here. Let's find out which one. Page and a page. Screw the Planner 1. Is the Planner 1 what you really want? You have 2 pages in a row. I talk about that in my book. By the way, if you don't have this book, I'm just saying, look how big this damn thing is. This thing is the size of your car. It's massive. It's glossy pages, glossy, thick page. With the book, he said, how good do you want the quality of the pages? I said, yes. Like whatever the top of the line is. And that's what I bought, the top of the line page. It is thick. We have a ton of stuff, and it goes through every card. Not only that, it goes through my reading system that I use. I'm just saying, in this book, I talk about double pages. Double pages is a little bit of a neophyte or a newbie thing, something you don't really want to get excited about, something that's going to be a little too basic for you. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of basic for you. Do you really want that position? I'm just asking the question. That's really, really, really going to be like, I don't know. Okay, your bottom line is the Senior Environmental Planner Tech. Power of the P, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. 6 of Cups is the meeting that you need. The Chariot is to get your ass moving on it right away. Option 2 wins. Option 2 wins by a mile. Screw option 1. I know you wanted it. I'm sorry. You paid me for a reading. This is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give the Chariot. I'm going to get excited about it. I'm going to give the 6 of Cups. I'm going to tell you that it'll be a little bit more money. It's going to be a little bit more reward at the end of the day. That's what you need. I don't think that you want something that basic. Do you really? Okay. Next one, Fatima. Will M and J have our first move this July? Basic yes or no question. We can do that. I do want the art version too. Not a lot of fans of this. Not a lot of fans of the art version too, but I think it's going to work out in our best interest. I think it has a lot of excitement. Fatima knows. The Revival Art Tarot is exciting, especially when you put it the right direction. All right. Well, Jay and I have our first move this July. Let's do this. Let's find out about a movement card. Maybe we have an 8 of Wands. You did want. I know you wanted that. It's double page. All right. Let's see. Is this going to be a movement card in there? We have the Sun looking good. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 3 of Coins. That's a big thumbs up. That is a big thumbs up. If you're getting something creative, you're getting an invention, you're getting something started, the Three of Coins does get it done. It does bring in the excitement that you need, especially with the Queen of Swords, the command, the ability to get that done, to get that started, and the Sun, the illumination, the positivity, the absolute yes that the Sun carries in is where you need to be. That is going to be the excitement, the exhilaration, and the Sun is what you want at the end of the day. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Should I do business with C? Soul wants to know. Soul needs to know this stuff. I mean, Soul needs the information. Doing business is tricky. You could get screwed. You don't know. All right. Let's find out with a Thoth derivative. A Thoth derivative. Just saying. A Thoth derivative. Yeah, Paula, yours is in the mail. Yours is in the mail. It's moving through the mail system. I pinged you the link, so it should be there shortly. But Paula, the new system I'm using for mailing stuff to you, I think is better than the old one. So you should get it sooner than later. All right. Let's see what's going on here. We got the Star. The Star is good. Satiety is good. And the Three of Cups is good. Overall, this is a thumbs up. Overall, it feels like the thumbs up is here indeed. Okay, what do we got? Let's break it down. Not like MC Hammer. The Star points you to a guidance to do business, a guidance to see, guiding you that direction, getting you where you need to be, getting you guided in there. And I think that is sort of a guidance that you need, the power that you need, the constructive peace that you need is going to be guiding you in that direction. Ten of Cups is satiety. It has a lot of good things, a lot of good emotions with that, and abundance. There's nothing but good cards here, especially with the Star that's leading you in the situation, it's pulling you in that direction. I think that is a yes. That's a massive yes. That's really good. All right. Mel, why is Stefan using playing, hurting, lying to me? Why are they a player? Are they a player? What is going on with that? What is happening with the players? Ain't nobody like the players. Players be playing, I guess. Players be playing. All right. Let's go over here to the Tarot Tower and check out the Wildwood Tarot, a deck that I bought, sold, and I bought again. So, you know, there it is. There it is indeed. Yeah, by the way, Christina, Paula's package is moving. Paula's package is in motion. It is moving.
Right.
So she'll get it soon. And the new system is faster than the old one, so hopefully it'll be soon. All right. Why are they lying? Why are they hurting me? Why are they doing all of this stuff? Eight of Arrows. Oh, man. It's almost like they have to. They're forced into a situation where they have to do that. It feels like this is something that they have to do. It's something that they need to do. It's something that they feel is necessary in order to get that done. It feels like the connection is okay. From their perspective, it feels like the connection is so volatile. The connection is so iffy. The connection is so loose and not solid that they need to play games in order to get the connection the way that they need it to be. Samantha, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you as always. So yeah, it feels like it's necessary. The forced lovers, this is necessary to do this in order to make the connection go. Three of Arrows, it will ultimately be their demise, you know, because nobody likes a liar. Nobody likes lying. Nobody likes games. Nobody likes the players playing. Just saying, at least the heartbreak is going to be their demise. If they just come out and be truthful, they just came out and sort of made you understand their perspective and be honest, it'd be so much better, but they're just not going to do it. We're having problems getting them to do it. Bottom line. Samantha, thank you for your donation, your question. I appreciate you. All right, we got Yogi. Yogi's up again. Yogi is on a roll tonight. I'm telling you, Yogi's the star of the show tonight. Just saying now. Yogi, are we under attack with the negative things happening? What can we do about it? Are we under attack? Oh my. I don't know who is going to be attacking us. If I were going to be attacking us, I would go with the Edgar Allan Poe, because Poe knows. If somebody's attacking you, if somebody has a heart underneath the staircase, underneath the floorboard, Poe knows. Poe can hear that stuff. Poe has the ears for this, you know? Poe has the ears for this kind of stuff. We need to find out what is going to happen with that. Christina wants to know where they're at in the queue. I understand Christina's new. Christina, welcome to the stream first off. I mean, I'm just saying, welcome to the stream. Secondly, here's where you're at in the queue. Bree, thank you for your donation. So we got Yogi, then we got Christina, Power the P, Samantha, and Bree. So we got a few more ready to go. And when we wrap these up tonight, by the way, we are going to sneak out of here and get us a shower and a banana. A shower and a banana is in store, my friends. Are we under attack? Negative things. Knight of Swords. Ooh, Three of Cups, Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. We got a couple of knights. We do see some action, Yogi. We do see some action. It feels like there's not like a lull in the action. It feels like it's going. It is going. It is rocking right now. So that's what you're feeling, my friend. You're feeling that action. You're feeling that energy. And that energy is big for you, right? The energy is big. TM, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. That you have two knights. You have two actions. You have a lot of things moving. You have swords and you have pentacles. You have things that feel real. They feel substantial. It feels like this is going to be. Speaking of substantial, if you like what you see, hit that like button. Lonnie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You know, hit the subscribe button too, just because I said. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I'm not hypnotizing you. I'm just saying, hit that subscribe button. All right. Three of Cups and Judgment. I think that the energy is building to a pentacle, is building to the top of the hill. It's building to something that is going to be something that you feel, something that does affect you, something that has that energy and that power. Judgment says that rebirth, that reincarnation is coming in. And the Three of Cups says there is some things in store, especially emotionally, especially it affects us emotionally as it does. So I think absolutely, Yogi, there is a lot of action. All right, Jamie Lee, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We next on the list, we got Christina, the new Christina. What's going on, Christina number 2? We got a bunch of Christinas in here. This Christina wants to know something. What do you want to know, Christina? What do you want to know? You want to know what message my spirit guides has for me. We can do that. We can do a little spirit guide messages. I do like that a little bit. Of a little bit of a forest tarot. I do like me some forest tarots. Messages, spirit guides, throw it down, get it going, see what happens. Isn't it right, Baxter? We got the special guest. We got Baxter here today. Baxter is our special guest. He's just chilling out. Baxter's good at reading cards. Baxter picks out my cards sometimes. All right. Let's see what we're doing with the spirit guides. Heartbreak. Interesting. Two of Cups. This is good, Christina. This is good. This is good. Heartbreak is normally bad, right? Christina, if you had like another tarot reader, they'd go, Christina, heartbreak is... No, I don't do that, okay? Love Apples, thank you for your donation. Heartbreak into the Two of Cups. It's the ending of something into the beginning of another thing, okay? It's like a death card, it feels like. Ending of something into a new beginning. The new beginning feels fresh. The new beginning feels fresh. It feels powerful. It feels like something you can grab, something you can get done, right? You can get done. It's very powerful indeed. So yeah, heartbreak around the corner. There's some things changing, some things altering. That is going to be all right. The Lovers next to the Two of Cups is the biggest thing. Christina, I don't know if you're in a relationship. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but the Two of Cups next to the Lovers, that sort of says, well, you have a big possibility with that. A little Gemini feel, maybe. A little Gemini, maybe. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just saying a little Cancer, Gemini action. It feels that way. It feels that way. Something's happening. Something's big. Something big is happening. Ending of one thing, something big is around the corner. Christine, I'm telling you, I don't know if you're in love or not, you know, but you may have something ending and something big around the corner. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Music to make love to.
Could have something big around that corner. We don't know. All right, let's use another deck. We got Samantha. We got Power of the P. But I have insight on Jimmy's true feelings. Can I expect to run with him in the near future? Is it possible to get what? Card for the feelings for him. Card for my feelings feels for him. During you choose feelings, can I expect to run into him? And okay, you want to expect to run into him in the near future. I got it. Vasu, welcome to the stream. What is going on? Good to see you as always. All right. Can we run into them? Can we bump into them in the near future? And the feeling. Five of Cups says, oh, that's hard. That's hard. And that's good. We do have some challenging aspects to this. You already see that. We already see that. We do have some challenging aspects. Christina, we are ending soon. Christina, I'm telling you now, if you want a private reading, I will do a private reading offline. We do $30 for 20 minutes. That's quite a good deal. Email me at this email address. I'll be happy to give you a private reading. We can go in depth. We can go sickly in depth. We can go deep in depth. All right. I mean, it feels like the Five of Cups says there are some challenges getting into that. Six of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Six of Cups. 2 6s does say we have some decent possibilities if we can get it moving, if we can get the structure around it that we need. And the Four of Wands is building that structure, maybe the biggest factor, maybe the biggest piece of the puzzle that needs to get solved before we go forth. But yeah, there are some challenges. I do think that you will run into them again. I do think that you will run with them again, right? Four of Wands, the home, the stability. Six of Cups, the meeting, the connection. And the Six of Swords, taking a journey together. But that Five of Cups, though, that Five of Cups, P, you're looking at some challenging times ahead in order to get that done. You know what I mean? What's stupid? You having problems with the game?
No, it's just a stupid quest.
Oh, that does look like a really silly quest. Is that Lich King? That looks like the Lich King thing. Okay. Anyway, Samantha. By the way, Christina is playing World of Warcraft over here beside me. That's why my voice is a little toned down tonight. Not yelling at the top of my lungs like I always do. Will I have any longer term relationships over the next year? Could be. Could be indeed. Let's use. That does look like Lich King. What is that, a void?
They're trying to tell their story. You know how they take forever sometimes?
Oh, yeah, I hate some of the World of Warcraft stuff. It just takes.
Click through it now.
Yeah, oh, great. You can't click through it. You got to wait. Oh, those are the most annoying quests ever.
This is Shadowlands.
Shadowlands. All right. Look like they ripped off Lich King graphics. All right. Longer term relationship. Is it going to be something that does happen? Oh, yeah. I think in the next year, yes. I think you're looking at later, right? You're looking at like 6 months from now kind of thing, sort of getting in there, warming up. We do have a delay with that. High Priestess says there does seem to need some things to happen, needs some things to get set up in order to make that happen. Hanged Man, there needs to be a different perspective, different opportunities in order to get that where you need. And the King of Wands. We can do this. It just needs time. We can do this. It just needs expansion. This is one of the things where you do kind of need to just sort of let things happen on their own or ride the wave. I think trying to force it, trying to find something, trying to make it happen is really sort of put you into a situation that's not going to be advantageous for it. But yeah, you definitely want to ride the wave, let it happen, let it go forth. But yes, that is going to be a big thumbs up on that. It's just a matter of getting the setup, getting the layup, right? And getting that done. That's going to be one of the bigger factors here. All right. The next question we got in the queue is Bree. Bree, that's what's coming towards me in love. Bree, hopefully you get a lot of love. I'm just saying.
I love you.
Hopefully we get you some love, get a lot of love. I'm looking at a Taurus. I know that. We're looking at a Taurus. You do have some opportunities with the Taurus. Let's find out more information about it. 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the Devil. We have a similar situation from what we had earlier, which is almost like a heartbreak situation where it looks like things aren't going to work out. Things are going to be a little challenged. We do have that sort of pushed back a little bit. But the new meeting, the new expansion, the new thing, again, I think we're looking at a Taurus. Devil says they do have a little bit of history. They have some interesting stories that may not be exciting for you to hear. They do have some baggage they're bringing in. But I think the Taurus does look like an interesting relationship. Is it sort of a midterm type thing? I think more of a short term, maybe leaning into the midterm section. But the 2 of Cups does say that is something that does build, right? You read my book, the 2 of Cups versus the Lovers, right? 2 of Cups next to the Devil. They are bringing in some baggage with that, but we may need to end another relationship. We may need to give up a potential crush or something that is sort of blocking this to happen in order for it to actually happen. But again, the Taurus. I'm telling you, the Taurus. The Taurus is going to be where it's at, right? It's going to be where it's at. TM wants to know, where my guides trying to tell me earlier? All right. The guides are active. The guides are talking. And we need to figure out what the hell they're saying. I mean, sometimes the guides slur a little bit. Sometimes the guides get kind of drunk. You don't know what they're talking about. We need a little bit of translation. But we're ending soon, but we're here every day, okay? We're here every day. I'll be here every day for the remainder of your life. So if you wake up in the morning, I'm going to be here at 6:30 p.m. Central. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. What are my guides trying to tell me earlier? Seven of Coins, Tower, and the Magician. I think you're in a rebuilding process. Okay, Tower next to the Magician. The tower's crumbled. A lot of things just haven't gone your way. A lot of things have been a little challenged. A lot of things need more cowbell. Okay, needs more cowbell. In order to get that, it feels like the Magician is going to have to come out in you. You are in a rebuilding stage. That's what they're telling you. You need to understand this is important for you because rebuilding needs to be your focus, not sort of distracted by other things, or they need to be rebuilding. Seven of Coins is so powerful here too. It means you're planting the seeds of success for later success. I think that is what they're saying. So the rebuilding process is a pain in the ass. I mean, the bottom line, it's a pain in the ass. Can you do it successfully? Yes. Can you rebuild it? Okay. Can you rebuild it to be a better situation than it was before? Yes. But that process is long and arduous. And in order to get that done, it feels like that you're going to have a lot of patience. And you need to understand that it is for the best, right? The rebuilding is for the best. Speaking for the best donation we've had tonight, Lonnie Hill. How's the Gemini feel about moving forward after seeing talking yesterday? Lonnie, I'm just saying you're cute. If the Gemini ain't going to grab you up, there's going to be a bunch of people waiting in line after that. So, I mean, I'm just saying. I am just saying. How does that Gemini feel, though? What is the deal with the Tower? Okay. Is every card going to be the Tower? Like if I draw 5 different random decks and I pull one card, is it all going to be the Tower tonight? Like what is happening here? Oh, man, I don't know. Like why? Tarot, Mr. Tarot, why? What are you doing? All right. See if the Gemini wants to move forward. See if they're excited about Lonnie. Just saying you need to be. The Tower? Ooh, into the world, that works for me. Into judgment. Look at all these majors, Lonnie. All these majors. I think they want to move forward. I think that they are excited about you. I think they're ready to do it. I think they're making it to commitment. I'm just saying. I think we are going nice. We are going nice indeed. All right.
Oh, baby.
So let's look at this. Tower says that they're, this is something that needs to happen. Is it going to happen the way that you expect it? No. You have a lot of little twists and turns and you know what I'm saying? You're like watching a movie, all of a sudden the plot just changes completely. You're like, what the hell just happened? I think that's one of those, Lonnie. I think that's one of those that's coming up. But you have the world. You have the world and judgment, 20 and 21, right next to each other. The world is the best ending, the expansion, the excitement that you need. This is the rebirth, the new opportunity that you are waiting for, and the 9 of Swords. There are some concerns about this. It isn't a smooth ride. You have the Tower, you have the concerns, you have the worry. It's almost like a lot of thought is going on here. A lot of thought is happening with this. This does have a lot of importance weighed upon it, but the Gemini is ready. The Gemini feels that mood. The Gemini feels we need to get the world and the expansion and the reincarnation of judgment going full steam, and that is going to be your best friend right now. It's going to be your best friend right now. So that is an absolute positive yes. I'm just saying. The Gemini is where you want to be. Jamie Lee is where I want to be. Jamie Lee, we got Love Apples and we're wrapping it up tonight. Jamie Lee's got a good question up here in the queue. What do you expect from Kay in July? What is Special K going to do? What are they going to have? Where are they at? What kind of things do they have on their mind? We're going to use we haven't used the Golden Tarot in like a hot minute. It has been like a decade. Let's admit it now. Jamie, You watch the stream, you know, it's been a while since you've seen this. Golden Tarot, a lot with the Empress. That's nice. Looking for feelings. Got 3 of Coins and the 6 of Wands. I think you're looking at some pretty successful good news here. You're looking at some good news. If I can press the button, it'd be great. Looking at thumbs up, you're looking at some good news. Look at all the hearts. We're going all out on the hearts tonight. The Empress is such a great card. It's such a great card for somebody, you know, that is looking at some actions. You're looking for some feelings. You're looking for something that has some substantial things to it. The Empress is being comfortable with the opportunity, being excited, and taking the initiative as well, right? Because the Empress talks about taking initiative and getting that initiative done. 3 of Coins says I'm willing to work for it. You're looking for some action. The 3 of Coins brings the action. It's like you know, an action movie that that never stops. Like one of those driving movies. What's a driving movie? Fast and Furious. It's like a Fast and Furious movie. 3 of Coins is. It talks about the excitement. It talks about the initiative. It talks about the creativity in there, and we're working towards it. We're working towards it as a team, and of course the success card, where everybody's cheering for you. You're marching through. Everything goes well. I think that they do have actions. They do have feelings. The action, the work is here. The feelings are here. The combination brings you what you need. What you need. Jamie, I think that is in there for you. And Love Apples has the last thing, the last one that general about CS and my relationship to CS. Let's do that. Let's do a little CS action. The last read of the night, by the way, we're wrapping it up after this one, and we'll be here. We're here every day. So if you got, if you didn't get your question in today, I'd love to have you tomorrow, because we're going to be here tomorrow too. All right. Love Apples, general about CS and my relationship. Knight of Swords is interesting. We have another Empress and a Queen of Coins. It feels like things are stabilizing. I don't know if that makes sense. Things are stabilizing. The Empress and the Queen of Coins are both such a rock solid, stable thing. Maybe it's future, maybe it's now, but we have a lot of rock solid sort of future here. Knight of Swords says that we don't really know what the future is, though. Right? We have a good situation. It seems like almost a stable situation, either coming or already here. And it feels like we don't know where it's headed. So there's an unpredictability about it. There is a little tension. There's a little bit of an excitement about where it's headed. But the thing is, we don't know where it's headed. It's almost like that there's an undetermined destination or an undetermined next step to this thing, right? The Knight of Swords especially. If you read my book, I talk about the Knight of Swords is about moving forward without having a destination in mind, with sort of winging it in some ways, right? The Empress and the Queen of Coins, though, does point to a pretty stable, rock solid thing. It's just a matter of where are we going to take it, right? We have a good foundation. What are we going to build on top of it? Phoenix, welcome to the stream. We're ending. Anyway, thank you for joining. We'll see you tomorrow.
Try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else.